Hi friends, thank you so much for being here with me. We are doing restorative practice today. You might need 2 blocks, bolster or 2, blanket and strap. Strap is needed. If you don't have a strap, maybe you can use a towel or anything, even shirt, anything that will help you to create a little bit of string strap. Belt would work probably too. So grab that. Have water. If you are getting more into a relaxing state and maybe you will go sleep afterwards, highly recommend you to have dimmer lights, maybe a few candles, maybe some incense, anything else that helps you to get yourself at ease. I like to put some background music as well. Make sure that you can create this sanctuary for yourself. Today's class is mainly focused on lower body. However, it feels like you will be doing the whole body, but like 80% of the class can be lower body. With the restorative class, I really want you to think about 10-20% of effort, ideally not effort at all. Some of the postures at the beginning will be a little bit more active, and then the later on posture will be more passive. However, it's really up to you how much you want to work. At the end of the day, this is your practice. There is a reason why you're doing it, so just make sure that you're meeting your own needs. That's all that matters. All right, so make sure that you have all your props ready. We will start on our backs today. You will most likely need just 2 blocks and have a strap next to you. So lie down on your back. You can connect your feet together into a butterfly if you like, and then have the blocks underneath your knees. This way your nervous system is still in a parasympathetic mode, so you are still calming your nervous system even though you're in this posture. And then you can have one hand on top of your chest, the other on top of your belly if you like, or you can have your hands along the side of your body, whatever feels comfortable to you. If for some reason this shape doesn't feel good, you can extend your legs forward, or have your feet mat distance and then bringing your knees together. So finding your starting position, taking a few deep breaths. And let's just take 2 unified breaths together just to let go of anything that happened before this class. Just releasing anything that doesn't serve you. So next inhale, take a long, deep sip of air through your nose. And then open your mouth and release all the air out. Let's take it one more time, longer, deeper inhale. Open your mouth and release. Coming back to your natural rhythm of your breathing. And just check in. How are you feeling? How's your physical body feeling? How's your mind doing? And how are you feeling overall right now? I do want to start with breathwork today, because breathwork to me is basically a tool for us to move from our mind to our bodies. So we'll just do inhale on count of 4, exhale on count of 4, which is a neutralized breath. Just natural way of breathing. So open your mouth, release all the air out from your lungs, from your belly. Then close your mouth. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your nose. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 4, 3, 2, 1, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale, exhale. And you can keep going just like that or come back to your natural rhythm of your breath. Very nice. And from here, you can remove the blocks to one side. Grab your strap. Actually, don't grab your strap yet. So start bringing your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a little bit of rock and roll, side to side or up and down. You can create a little bit of a circles, just massaging your lower back. And so drawing your right knee towards your chest, left leg forward. Maybe you roll your right ankle. Feel free to move your knee to the side, or you can move a little bit of circles, creating a little bit of opening in your hip. And from here, grab the strap. And then put a strap underneath the ball of your right foot. And if you feel super tight, I highly recommend you to bring your left heel closer to your glutes. And then start extending your foot towards the ceiling, finding the tension between the strap and your foot. And then we'll be here for a minute, so choose wisely how much you want to feel. Again, this is a restorative class, so don't overdo it. Just gentle stretch is great. And just breathe here. Make sure you're not twisting in your hips are squared. Your left toes are facing towards the ceiling as well. Sometimes we are doing external rotation. So just see if you can pretend like you're standing on the floor. And just deep breaths. I'm super sore today, so this is great. Very, very nice. From here, your right hand grab a hold of both of the straps. So you wrap your hands around, your right hand wrap around the both ends of the strap. And then you slowly start opening your foot out. So here, try to have your heel in line with your hip or higher. That's number one. Lots of people pull their left hip away, so almost like you're moving your whole body to the side, which we don't want. So just make sure that you are honest with yourself here. Also, if you want to open both your hips, you can slide your left heel towards the center and then open your left knee out. So I'm opening both of my hips. And we'll be here for a minute. Just breathing. Focusing on your breath. Make sure again it's a really gentle stretch, nothing over gripping, nothing too much. If you find yourself you are holding your breath, you're way far from you're like from your range of motion, so make sure you can breathe properly. 15 more seconds here. And then slowly start bringing your right foot towards the ceiling. This time extend your left leg forward if not already. Switch the grip so your left hand grab a hold above the straps. And then slowly we are looking for our IT band. So just gentle tilt to the left will do it. If you're as tight as I am. Lots of people take it to the twist. We will be doing twists. So just really focusing on finding your IT band. If you want more, you can even flex your foot and you will feel it in your calf as well. And just breathe. So I am keeping my hips down. What I find in the classes, lots of people do this. So try not to really ground yourself down and you're just moving the leg to the side and you will find it right away. It doesn't take that long. Halfway through. Very nice. From here, bring your right foot towards the ceiling and just take a moment here to release. Some days are easier, other days are harder. Today, I feel it a lot. All right, from here, we'll take you to our supinated pigeon pose. So bring your left heel closer to your glutes. Have your right ankle over your left knee. And then if you really don't want to work much, you can just push the block against your thigh and just feel the stretch this way. For some people who have a hard time to grab their hamstring, that's a great variation. You can also use the fact that you have a strap and put a strap around your left hamstring and then just pull yourself closer to it. It's gonna be less work. I don't want to see anything lifting your head up, lifting your shoulders up to make this happen. So if that's your case, please use the strap. Make your life easier. And for those who can grab onto your hamstring, just make sure you can breathe. We'll be here for 2 minutes. So choose wisely. And you can explore here as well. You don't have to be necessarily in stillness. Only thing I really ask you to do is just soften your shoulders and your upper face and your face, so you're not clenching your jaw. You're not shrugging your shoulders to your ears, making faces like you're in pain. The more you move, pushing your left knee towards you, right knee away from you, more sensation you might be feeling. You can also explore gently moving side to side. This doesn't have to be all in stillness, so feel free. We are halfway through now, so do whatever you like. Don't forget to breathe. Few last breaths. And we'll take this to a twist. So lowering your left foot down, and then you can open your arms to letter T or 90 degrees, and then just roll over to the left till your right foot meets the floor. If for some reason this twist doesn't feel good to you, you can connect your knees together. Maybe put blocks between your knees. And that's another twist too. I'm gonna choose this twist just because I've done class before and I was doing the other twist, so but do whichever twist works for you. I'll be here for 2 minutes. Last few breaths. Very nice. Come back onto your back. Bring your knees towards your chest. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. I hope you're excited. Alright, start squeezing your left knee towards your chest. Extend your right leg forward. Maybe roll your left ankle. Moving your left knee to the left if you did on the side A, or a few circles around. And then find a strap. Again, slide your right heel closer to your glutes first. And then put a strap underneath the ball of your left foot. And then finding your edge. And then when you feel, you can start slowly extend your right leg forward. And we'll be here for a minute. Again, make sure breathing. I am probably going 5% right now. This is as far as I want to go. So find your edge, find the tension you're feeling, and then breathe towards it. And then maybe during that 1 minute, your body allows you to go a little bit deeper. That's not necessarily. And just check with yourself you're not twisting your hip a certain way. Now 3 breaths. I might have to move for the next one. So this one will be opening our left leg outside. So you can choose two different variation, and so the one is with open extended right leg and open it, or then if you did this one, again, lots of people just lower their foot down and it's like go down like this. You're not stretching anything like that. So just make sure that at least your heel is in line with your hip or higher. And this is perfect too. You don't have to be close to the floor. You feeling your body, you feeling the stretch, and that's all that matters. So you can make sure that you're not pulling yourself to the left side, squaring your hips here. Balance your pelvis. Just breathe. Fifteen more seconds. A few more breaths here. You're there. Almost there. I feel like a timekeeper most of the time when I teach restorative class. Very nice. And then slowly bring your left foot towards the ceiling. I'm gonna scooch back on my yoga mat and then start extending your right leg forward. This time your right hand can grab a hold of the strap. And again, just gentle tilt. It doesn't take too far to find that IT bend. I find myself more I'm pushing my hip down and then I just gently tilt. That's where I feel it. So play. Again, every single body's gonna be different. That's why it's great that you're here, you're exploring, you're learning about yourself. You should be proud. My IT bends are not not happy today. Oh, that's why I'm breathing through it. The breath will help you to calm your mind, calm your nervous system, and just the shape changes, the sensation of the pose changes, but the breath remains the same. You will always have breath there. And when you learn how to use the breath to your benefit, so you can breathe through any uncomfortable situation, it's the best. And just like that, we are done here. Alright, if you need to take a rest before supinated pigeon, feel free to move however you need to. And then we'll meet in our figure 4. So left ankle over your right knee. And then please make your side expression. So if you use the block, use the block. If you did the strap, use the strap. Or if you were grabbing your hamstring or your shin. Here we go. 2 minutes. Finding your breath. Ideally, you want to extend your exhale longer than your inhales. Soften your face, your shoulders. Again, make sure that you're honest with yourself. There's always props for you if you need to help it. We're getting halfway through, so if you like, you can start exploring as well. Moving your right knee closer to your face, your left knee away. Move side to side. Or anything that your heart desires. Last few breaths. Very nice. Lower your right foot down, taking your twist. So again, you can just roll over till your left foot meets the floor. Or you can choose whatever twist you want. We'll be here for 2 minutes. Last few breaths. Very nice. Slowly remove the block if you use it like I did, and then just find yourself on your back. You can windshield wiper, basically bring your knees to one side and then the other. And we'll go into supported bridge pose. So I do like bridge pose, supported bridge pose with a block. Remember, your block has 3 different levels. So this is the lower level, middle level, the tallest level. If you haven't done supported bridge pose, highly recommend you to start low. You can also use blanket or a bolster if the block feels like it's too hard for your lower back. And then just setting up. So bring your heels closer to your glutes, lifting your hips nice and high. And then finding, like when you have the, you need to just figure out, like on your lower back, so it's between your lower back and your glutes. How I know the spot is the right spot. If I lift my knees and then move side to side, it feels like a massage. If there is some spot that doesn't feel right, I move it around. We'll be here for 3 minutes, so make sure it feels comfortable. You can always just not use a block at all and just have your hips down on the floor. For those who like a little bit more sensations, you can extend your legs forward, your arms overhead. I've been dealing with a little bit of a lower back pain lately, so I'm just gonna take it easier. So enjoy 3 minutes. So we're coming into last minute. If you like, you can take it to your waterfall. So if you feel stable on the block, see if you can lift your feet off of the ground first. And then maybe extend your feet towards the ceiling. And it really should feel like weightlessness. I don't use any effort to do this. So if that feels good, you can stay. If you are kind of falling off of it, you might have to move the block around to be supported more. And this is I love this stretch so much. And you can just stay in stillness. You can bring some blood flow with moving your feet. Oh my god, moving your feet, flexing and pointing, or anything else. 20 more seconds here. And then slowly start lowering your feet down, if not already. Lifting your hips nice and high to remove the block or any props that you use. Bring your knees towards you, just giving yourself a little bit of a wiggle. Ideally, bring your forehead towards your knees. Give yourself a little bit of a rounding throughout your spine. And then let's go a few times up and down, massaging your whole entire spine. And then let's go onto our hands and your knees. Take a few cat and cows, just to maybe release anything that needs to be released. So as you inhale, drop your belly down, pull your shoulder blades down. Exhale, round your spine. Take it 2 more times. Inhale, extension throughout your spine. Exhale, round. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Take a moment here if you need to digest what just happened. We've been on our backs for a while, so if you need to take a breather, we'll be setting up for our child's pose. So as you might be still stretching or doing anything else you need to do, I will explain. So we'll be here for 6 minutes first. You can use the blocks to support your child's pose. So I usually like to have my farther block into a middle level and then the closer one into lower level. However, if this feels too much, you can always move the farther block to lowest to highest level and then the closest one to a middle level. You can also remove the blocks completely. I know some yogis prefer doing that. So again, your practice, choose wisely. If in your child's pose you're feeling the pressure of your feet, you can use a blankie just to soften the surface. So I have just the usual, this is not the typical class blanket and that's fine. Will do the job. And then you just use one of the bolsters. So you move you put the bolster, creating a ramp. Some people call it mountain. Whatever you see it, let me know in the comments if you have a specific object in mind. And then connecting your big toes together. Make sure that you bring your pelvis towards the bolster. And I might have to remove my microphone just because I'm gonna lie on it. You want your head to be on the farther away bolster. So let me just remove the mic. And then you can just relax here. If you are feeling that you need a little bit more support or like you feel too much pressure of your hamstring and your calves, you can always put another blanket between your hamstrings and your calves, softening that, or supporting your bum so there's not as much pressure on your lower back. And we'll be here for 6 minutes. I just let you know when we're halfway through so you can switch to the other cheek. Enjoy. if you don't know what to do with your hands, you can grab the farther away block, or you can have your hands between the blocks, or just along the side of your blocks. It's up to you. Again, just explore, see what feels the best for you. We are halfway through. If you would like to switch to the other cheek, now is your chance to do so. You can slowly start coming out of this posture. Keep the props as they are, since we'll be using them for another posture as well. So feel free to stretch your legs or anything that you need to do. I like to do a few windshield wipers. And then just keep stretching if you need to do a few cat and cows or anything. So you can keep it the way as it is, or you can change the levels. Again, it's really personal. Give it go. What are we doing? We're doing twist. So bring your hip, one hip. I'm starting with my left. You can do right. You can mirror me. So when you do windshield wipers, your legs are kind of behind each other. So my foot is touching my back knee. That's one way. And as you are lying down here, this for me it's too high. I usually do twist without blocks. So again, you need to try it. I actually never tried with the blocks. So facing the same direction as your knees, it will be gentle twist. If you're facing the bolster, it's gonna be deeper twist. And if you're facing away from the bolster, and I'm not going all the way since I have a mic, that's gonna be the deepest twist. If the feet doesn't work with you, or like having that, you can have your knees together and just twist that way. So finding your variation, and again gonna remove the mic and see what works for you. We'll be here for 3 minutes. We'll be slowly coming out of this posture. Feel free to keep the props as they are, since we are going on to the other side. However, if you need to move certain way, resetting your spine, and it's your chance, I'm gonna just move my props to the other side so I can be facing you. And then again, set up your other hip towards the bolster. And then you can use the blanket between your knees or have your knee behind your foot. And then just again match your side expression, whatever that was. 3 minutes here. I'll be slowly coming out of it, so take your time. Alright, we'll be setting up for rebound ankle. Some people like to use blocks. Basically, I'm just gonna show you what we're doing and then you can decide. So your bum's gonna be on the floor and then you bring the bolster closer to your lower back and then you just lie down on it. And then you can extend your legs. If you have under bolster, you can put the bolster underneath your feet, underneath your knees, which takes some pressure off of your lower back. Or you can lower your bolster down and then have your feet outside of in front of the bolster as you're resting your knees on the bolster. Some people like to put a blanket on top to roll just to support their necks. And then you can put a blanket over yourself. So if you've done class with me and your lower back or like your back hurts from having being in this position for a while, that's pretty much where, when you put the blocks underneath the bolster, it's going to be less intense. So you can always bring the blocks underneath to just lift it up and help you to make the stretch a little bit more gentle. We'll be here for 5 minutes. However, then I'm gonna say goodbye to you. So if you wanna stay longer, feel free to stay longer. You can also, after the 5 minutes, choose to just enter your regular Shavasana, but I will let you know. So let's be here for 5 minutes. This is a time when you can put a eye mask on if you like. beautiful friends. If this posture feels good for you, you can keep staying in this posture. If you need to remove any props to feel a little bit more comfortable, you can do it now. Allow yourself to be here for another 10-15 minutes to get full benefits out of this practice. Thank you so much for joining me, for exchanging energies with me. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know. Again, more I learn about you, more I will know who to serve. Thank you again so much for being here. Till next time.